Malda, save India, save USA!
Save Malda, save India, save USA!
Save Malda, save India, save USA!
Save Malda, save India, save USA!
Okay, I am Vincent Bruno and I'm here from Justice for Hindus, and I'm here speaking with, what is your name?
Lakshmi.
And where are you from?
I'm originally from Kashi, Varanasi, India, but I live in Princeton, New Jersey.
And why are you here today? What brought you out today to this protest?
What brought me here is what is happening repeatedly all over the world with female, especially with human trafficking against children, male and female, and against women.
Who's perpetrating these crimes?
That's a very good question. Plain and simple, money. Greed for money and power is what is perpetrating this crime, and that happened in Mahabharata. For money and power, Draupadi was victimized, and that victimization for those who are lesser in strength than you, maybe not morally or emotionally. She was stronger than any of those Pandavas. But because physically she was not strong, so somebody tried to take her clothes away from her. That is still happening. It happened in Malda.
Malda is in West Bengal, the state of West Bengal.
Malda is in West Bengal.
So, to put it simply, can we state that today the victims are still Hindus, but who are the victimizers?
Victimizers are someone who is not a Hindu. Islam. People who think anybody who does not believe in Islam should be removed, eradicated, put to death in the world. And it doesn't happen only in Malda. It is happening all over India. It is happening all over US. It is happening all over UK.
So these are, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but these are Islamic migrants, especially illegal migrants that are coming into
Banerjee,
from where? But where are they coming from?
From from Bangladesh.
And these are illegal migrants, and I see from the pictures that you're holding there, I see burning buses and I see people being attacked. So they're coming in and they're causing problems, and you're saying that they are raping young women and kidnapping young women, but who's allowing them to come in?
Mamta Banerjee. And just to remain in power. This is our vote bank.
Who is Mamta Banerjee?
Mamta Banerjee is CM of West Bengal.
Chief Minister of West Bengal.
Chief Minister of West Bengal, CM of West Bengal.
So she's facilitating Mamta Banerjee.
She is just to remain in power. There has been many allegations against her for what the fraud she has done, but she has remained in power, and this is one of her tactics to do that, and it is going to backfire.
So your assertion is that Mamata Banerjee is allowing illegal Muslim migrants to come into the state in exchange for their votes, even though they are burning West Bengal.
Even though they are not Indians, they are illegal immigrants. They do not have voting rights, but she's allowing this to happen again and again, almost every day.
And do you believe that there are parallels between what's going on in West Bengal and what's going on in the United States today?
Yes, it is.
And in Europe.
And in Europe. And in Europe. How come after Syrian crisis, none of the Muslim countries took even one immigrant? Not one immigrant was taken by the Muslim countries, only European countries took them.
Save India, save
That's the
USA,
question.
save America.
So do you believe that we are seeing in America the influx?
It's a categorical, systematic, thought out process how to Islamize the world. That's what they want. They want to conquer the world. Anyone who doesn't believe in Islam should be put to death. Period.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is Vincent Bruno with Justice for Hindus again, and I'm speaking with, what is your name?
My name is Gunjan Mishra.
And where are you from?
I'm from here Piscataway, New Jersey, and in India I'm from very close to New Delhi, but from a town called Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh.
And why are you here today for the Save Malda campaign? Where is Malda? What is going on in Malda, and what do you want people to know?
Well, Malda is a town in West Bengal, and what I want people to know is Malda is specific, a symptom, it's just a symptom of what we all are invading for. What's happening in Malda, if you understand that the leftist government, they're ruled for, I guess, decades, and has allowed a lot of illegal immigration from Bangladesh.
Muslim immigration.
Muslim immigration from Bangladesh. In fact, so much they filled up all around towns around Calcutta and other big cities. As a result of that, because of the corruption of leftist government, another party which came into power called Trinamool Congress, and the leader of the party, Mamata Banerjee, is the current chief minister of West Bengal. What she has done is she has gone a step ahead in appeasement and has allowed a total takeover of the West Bengal by these Muslim people, legal, illegals, in put together.
Now, but what are these Muslims doing in West Bengal? You say from Jihad. What's going on? What are they doing?
Exactly. So what's happening is these Muslim people are allowed to come in totally freely, and they are, as a part of the vote bank, they are allowed to settle down, get their cards made by the local goons, and then, as you know, that Islamic ideology believes in slowly taking over, and that is when they initially come in, when they're low in numbers, they try to cry victim and try to get democracy and secularism in place so that they could be protected. And they slowly increase their numbers. Once they're in sufficient number, they want to impose Sharia, and that's what exactly happening in all the towns. And under Sharia, it is allowable to wipe off any other religious minority majority that exists there. So that's exactly is happening there. The Hindus are ethnically cleansed. Their daughters are kidnapped, raped. Their houses burned, their shops being done, their businesses totally. So basically, they're driven out of the towns that they have been living for ages and the centuries. So it's a complete takeover of these populations, and it's a very grim situation. And I guess people just wake up to that reality. And we need to understand is this Islamic ideology, the global jihad, is one. It's not different what is happening in West Bengal now than what is happening in Europe, some parts of Europe, I guess, and probably some parts of the United States too, I guess, Michigan and some places there too. It's just one ideology. It's just different places. Let's not fool ourselves into believing that things would be different if they're in different parts of the world. Things are going to be the same. This is a precursor to what is waiting for us in wings if we don't wake up to the reality and we just keep cocooning ourselves into believing and tricking ourselves into believing that everything is going to be fine. It's not. Just wake up to the reality, read up the literature, just look around you what's going on. Look Malda for a symptom, and just I guess just try to put resistance to this, because we're not doing forceful resistance to this. We're slowly allowing people to just gobble up the cities after cities after cities and just driving out the population. So you need to understand a little bit more in perspective. Pakistan has ethnically cleansed any minority. Bangladesh has cleaned any minority. Now within India it is happening. Kashmir has already been cleaned of any minority. Kerala is already cleaning out any minority. West Bengal is again cleaning out minority. So it seems that we are attacked from all the sides, and the places that we can live freely are shrinking. So it's each town a day they're taking over, and I just don't know. I don't understand that what is with this media, the left liberal media, that just don't wake up to this reality. I mean, I just do not understand. Even media in India doesn't want to show this up, but they have time, all the time in the world, to take up any smallest issue, and they just turn that issue in a national issue. But this humanitarian crisis that is unfolding in one of their states, or in fact 3 of the states, it probably is not relevant enough for them to find even few minutes to tell people what's going on. So it's a shameful situation. It's a shameful episode for the humanity itself. But I just don't know, and that's why I'm here today. I'm here in solidarity with anyone who cares about it, and I guess this message should go across. This message should reverberate. This message should ricochet with as many people as possible, and hopefully we can come up with with some forceful resistance to this, politically, culturally, or any way possible. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
My name is Satya.
Well, okay, so I am Vincent Bruno again here with Justice for Hindus, and I'm here with the two lead organizers of the Save Malda campaign here in New Jersey, Satya Namina and Satya Dospati. So I was wondering, can you just give me some brief description about this campaign and why you're here today, and what is this all about, this Save Malda?
We are here to bring to attention on the ongoing ethnic cleansing going on in West Bengal, the vote bank politics of Mamata Banerjee, on the possibility and the real possibility of India being partitioned, particularly West Bengal being partitioned, and similar situation that happened in Kashmir just 3 decades ago is happening one by one village, one by one town, and one by one district.
You're referring to the incident, the exodus of the Kashmiri Pandits,
Kashmiri
where
Hindus.
Islamic militants from Pakistan came into the Kashmir Valley and made them exodus.
Yeah, let us be clear. It is not. It is probably in the case of Kashmir. It is supported by or exacerbated by Pakistani elements. But the people who are doing are the local Muslims. It's the Kashmiri Muslims who drove away Kashmiri Hindus. If the same thing is happening in West Bengal, it is probably migrants are giving the power to the Mamata Banerjee, but the people who are really doing these activities are the elements on the Muslim community of the local Muslim community of the West Bengal who are committing these crimes.
So you're saying that local Muslims who live there first are working together with incoming Muslim migrants and a leftist government to create a situation where...
What our reading is, the ones who are actually committing the crimes are not the migrants. The ones who are committing the crimes are actually the local Muslims, the Indian Muslims who are doing it.
That have been their pride and ego has been inflated by the influx of these Muslim migrants. They feel that now they have power.
Yeah, it's not the pride. It's the same thing that is happening all over the world. The intolerance, the driving away of non-Muslims. Where you see this whether it is in Thailand or in Europe or just what happened to Germany, what is happening in Germany and other parts of the country, and even in USA. So it is the same thing, same Islamic ideology that is driving these people. Doesn't matter whether the Muslims are from India or from US or from Europe. The ideology is the biggest problem.
That's correct.
And that is where we are failing, and failing miserably in not addressing an ideology, a fascist philosophy that breeds or that encourages intolerance towards anybody who doesn't believe their faith. And then this is used by elements in Jamaat and other elements in Bangladesh in combination with, it's a combination of factors, the vote bank politics, the drive for power at any cost by unscrupulous Indian politicians.
When you say vote bank politics, can you just describe that a little bit for American viewers and European viewers?
Politics is where, see, the way it works is once the Muslims have certain, they vote as a bloc. They are driven by the mosque and their preachers, and they hold to ransom rest of it. They vote as a bloc. No matter, it doesn't matter what they are. They blindly vote, and this is what politicians want to capitalize. Unfortunately, the other groups, the non-Muslim groups, are too divided to beat this game. And though in a state there are 30% of the West Bengalis are Muslims, there are many districts in the border areas where the Muslims are 70%, 80%, and they are systematically doing. They are not just targeting where there are 30% where there are 30% or 10% Hindus. They are going after places, even in villages where there are 90% Hindus. They create a problem. Purposely they go create a problem. They use something as an excuse. And in the Malda case, 2.5 lakhs, 0.25 million people have come, and they ransacked and destroyed the police stations and beat up the police. So, and then they went and targeted the villages, and they drove away the minority Hindus in those areas.
So